Hey guys, and welcome back for another content of Dragonnest M Classic. And in this video, I just like to make a quick guide regarding the settings of this game. What is the best configuration for emulators as well as the in-game option settings. Because some of us are quite overwhelmed with the user interface, so without further ado, let's start with the emulator settings. For players out there that are using a PC to play this game, I'm quite sure you know any of these emulators. So for this guide, I will teach you the best configuration settings for your emulator, as if you are playing it on a real PC settings. For now, the game is still new, so for every emulator, it will not automatically suggest the key mapping, and we will manually do it. I am using the LD player currently as my Android emulator, and this is my current key map. If you notice, my mouse pointer is gone. And whenever I move my mouse, it's just gonna follow wherever I hover it. And when I press my left click on the mouse, it will do the normal attack, just like on the PC version. So this is just very easy. First, go to the key map settings on your emulator. I'll reset the settings so you can follow step by step. So first, add the D-pad obviously. Just drag it on the left bottom corner where your D-pad is placed. Next is bind the skill bars to whatever keys you wanted, just by pressing the left clicks on the hotkeys. For me, I just input it from 1 to 5. The punch is on the Q, dash is on the shift, and the jump is on the spacebar. Anyways, it's up to you guys on what keys you prefer to bind on these hotkeys. This is just my preference, okay? And then for the normal attack, we want it on the left click mouse button. So we will select this bullet-like icon and then drag it here on the normal attack hotkey. And lastly, the most important one, without this, it will not function like the PC version. You need this target-like icon. Drag it on the center or anywhere you like. And then bind a command for it. It's up to you. The default is the right mouse button, so it's still okay, I guess. And then click the save. Now, if you press the right mouse button, it will enter into a shooting mode camera view, for which your mouse pointer will disappear. And if you hover it, the camera view will also follow. And also, if you press the left mouse button, it will now fire a normal attack. And you can use the skills that you have binded on the hotkeys. Now, you will only use these settings when you are in combat mode or inside the dungeon. There are some dialogues that you need to click using the left mouse button, so you need to get out of the shooting mode camera view by also pressing the right mouse button. Still, this is just my preference in playing these kind of games using the emulator. You can just have it your own way if you feel comfortable with a simple key map settings. Some players prefer to just use the left mouse button on clicking the skills and items, so I think it's just fine as long as you can do it. There are no correct key map settings here, just player preference. Also, there are sometimes a bug on the shooting mode when you are pressing the keys frequently, as the mouse sometimes stucks and you need to remote it again. It's not hard to do, but sometimes it's pretty annoying. And now for the in-game settings. This will also apply for the mobile users. So first, click the menu and then press the settings. So for the system, it is up to you. But I do prefer you click the performance, so the system will automatically set the best graphic settings for your device. And also, it is much preferable to use the 60 FPS. Then if you have low-end devices, set the player count into a lower. I prefer it on the 1. And then uncheck the See Party Members effect, so you won't be seeing your party members' skill effects, which leads to FPS dropping. I won't be discussing the game settings, so it's up to you. And let's head to the controls. Now, for those who are using my emulator settings, you can use these dragonnest client controls. A Corsair will appear just like the PC version, so whatever your Corsair is aiming, the skills will also fly through it. On the settings, it's up to you on what you prefer, if you want the semi-lock-on or the original no lock-on, which is kind of difficult. This is my recommended settings for archers, since sometimes their skill needs to charge, and once you are charging, you can still move your aim to a target.
바람의 정령이여. 막아보시죠.
And then we go to the bottom part, which is the camera settings. The camera sensitivity is up to your preference. And then here on the camera visibility range, drag it to the 9 meters. This is the zoom in and out. I think we much prefer the zoom out, right? And also, we have one for those casuals who prefer the free camera controls. In these settings, you can select the Smart Lock-On mode to automatically find the target and instantly aim it. I prefer to select the Face Lock. And on the bottom settings, it's just the same. Drag the camera visibility to its maximum range. And I think that is all the settings that you need to configure with the game Dragonnest M Classic. Stay tuned as I will make more videos regarding this game. And don't forget to click the link on the description to download the game. If you find this video helpful, then please leave a like. Also subscribe to support my channel. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe and have an awesome day. Lights out.